How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ and it's the first episode of Terraria, and this is going to be my last kind of summer themed series because I'm going to upload this every day for pretty much this whole month. And I'm gonna already tell you that this episode was supposed to come out yesterday, but I had some fucking people come over to do stuff in the kitchen, and I sat down and I was already going to record this. And there's one of my characters. This is not the character we're gonna play as. It's Jizzy again. And then I sat down and I waited 4 fucking hours for them to go away. And while I did that, I got so late that when I looked at the 3 first episodes, they're like 3 hours long. I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. So here you go. This episode should, if you're watching this while it came out, this is actually just. What I'm talking about is just a couple of hours ago, so it's kind of fresh, you know. So if I covered some kind of gaming news in this episode, then you're gonna be updated on whatever the fuck I was following recently. Anyway, in this series I'm gonna play as Jizzy again. If you don't remember Jizzy, he was my character I used in Monster Hunter World, and that's the same guy. I like to think that this is the same character as the guy from Monster Hunter World. Like, somehow in his lifetime he managed to kill Moonlord and then go to the island hunt monsters. Somehow, I don't know how. I didn't thought it through. But yeah, this is a kind of a special series, I gotta say, because this is probably the first series that I'm not gonna play alone. Now, I'm not saying that I have someone sitting here making the commentary with me, because they didn't really want it to do that, so I was like, okay, well, you don't have to. And so the commentary is just gonna be me. But in the gameplay there is my friend, who I call Boss. Whatever you call him, I don't care. I call him Boss. So I now have 2 GZBs. I actually deleted the other one later because... So there's a new mode. A couple of months ago there was the last update to Terraria. It was called Journey's End, and it added a new game mode called Journey. And when I was creating the world, right, I was like, okay, well, what is this journey mode? Well, apparently in the journey mode, it's kind of like a creative mode a little bit. So every time you... Yeah, Fuckville, this is the name of the map. Also, I made the map medium, but then I had to make another one that was small, because for some reason medium was really laggy. So I just made another one that was small, but named the same thing. And I picked Corruption as my biome. I don't think I ever picked Crimson, actually. Maybe once I picked Crimson, but I've beaten this game before one time with the same friend I'm recording this right now. I mean, this footage you're watching right now, it's about a month old. I was just kind of playing around with my friend and recording everything for me to do the commentary and upload later. So I picked Corruption. For no particular reason, I just thought Corruption looked kinda less creepy than Crimson. Crimson looks like everything's made out of blood, while in the Corruption one it just kinda looks like everything's purple. I poured myself iced tea yesterday, the whole recording thing, and I still haven't... I was just... the whole day was just standing there, waiting. Thankfully, iced tea doesn't do the thing like sodas do when they fucking run out of fizz and they just taste like shit. Iced tea tastes good, whatever. Anytime. So here we go, we're creating our world. This episode is 51 minutes long. There are hour episodes long. The series is 78 episodes long. Yes, it's 78. No, wait, 78, 27, 28, 28 episodes. Not 78, goddamn, that would be a fucking long series. 78. Even though I could probably stretch it to 78, but then that would mean that I would do like really boring shit, so some episodes. I gotta tell you, there are some episodes, OBS screwed me over during this recording so many times. It would just crash and not fucking save what I was recording, so there are moments where I was like playing for an hour, I was collecting shit, and I lost the footage of that. There's 5 episodes I lost. This was 5 fucking episodes. And fortunately, somehow, each of those episodes, I didn't like beat in some kind of boss that you can only beat once in the game. So every time, every one of those 5 episodes, they only had like a little bit of important things we did. Like I remember one episode was when we went to the corruption biome, and in the corruption biome we destroyed those little pillars, or whatever you want to call them, and we spawned more rare ore into our world. And I lost the footage of that, and in the next episode you could just see me mining the rare ore, and you might be thinking, where the fuck did that came from? Well, it came from the lost episode, and I don't remember which episodes are lost. If you ever notice me having new stuff in the inventory and you're like, where the fuck did I found that? Well, I probably found it somewhere and I just don't remember where because I lost the footage of wherever I was looking. Also, I cut out a lot of stuff because even though this game is not like the most demanding game from computers, my computer is not the best still. So I had a lot of moments where like either the game would lag or OBS would lag, and I looked through every episode and I cut out those parts. So hopefully multiplayer, host and play, pick host and play, you dumbass. For some reason the other one, yeah, so I was doing the server because I thought like, okay, if my friend does the server and he makes the world, then it's gonna suck because every time you like lose the connection, I'm gonna get kicked out and the episode's gonna be weird looking. So yeah, I entered the password, but that was a bad decision. Should not be a password, whatever. I cut out the part. This episode was like an hour and a half long, and I cut out all the parts where I started the world, right? And the medium one, and then my friend couldn't join. The medium one was like really laggy. So what I did, I just quit. I deleted that world. I made a small one. I deleted the fucking password from it. And then we started playing. Man, I actually could have cut out all those stupid parts. So I gotta tell you a story how I first played Terraria. Me and my friends at some point in elementary, like late elementary, we're all playing Counter-Strike Go. And I at some point realized that, man, I really don't fucking like this game. I think I was checking if OBS is recording, that's why the sound is disappeared. Never mind, I cut out the part, like I was saying before. What's going on with this footage? Now it's just found server, but you can hear noises happening in the background. There you go, I'm cutting down trees with my friend. Man, I could have looked a little better through this footage. I mean, this was hour fucking half long, and I looked through most of it and I cut out like all the lagged parts. It was probably lagged for even longer and I just simply didn't notice, so whatever. And I had this AK-47 Redline, I think, in my equipment, and it was kind of expensive. My voice fucking broke. And it was kind of expensive at the time. It was like, I don't know, $2 maybe? So whatever amount I spent on that gun, because I definitely didn't got it for free, definitely bought it myself. I think it ended up costing a little. I sold it for a little more, and I sold it, and I just basically I bought this game for the money I got from selling that gun. And so here's the thing: in the journey mode, you can research items. Now, what does researching items does? It grants you an infinite amount of those items. Now here's a catch, because you can't just simply put like one item and copy it infinitely. You have to research a specific amount of those items. So if like, I don't know, like the lenses require 25 of the item, see, I still need to find 25 lenses, so it's not like I'm getting those for nothing. I still have to find a reasonable amount of those for me to have an infinite amount of those. So yeah, basically in this series I am cheating. I'm cheating and I'm just spawning myself items whenever I need to. Which you're gonna see later in the series that I kinda overdone it with torches, because having 999 torches in my equipment just meant that I was placing torches everywhere. Also, the journey mode, I don't know, it might have been just the update, not exactly the journey mode itself, but there are new bosses. There's like a fairy boss that I never seen, but we did fought it and defeated it later in the game. There were like... there was like... there's this cool... I mean cool, it's kind of annoying thing in the game where there are these torches, and every time you summon the torches, right? They just fucking harass you and they just beat the crap out of you. Also, I summoned a bird to sit on my head. This is a really useful thing. I don't know why the game just gives you that at the beginning of the game. Yeah, so you see how my friend puts like one torch in one place? I was just placing like them everywhere. Just placing like a shit ton of those torches. And man, looking at my HUD and seeing how little health I have, it's really scary. But then I suppose the enemies don't deal as much damage as they do after you kill the wall of flesh. See, I do have the whole series recorded. I'm going to try to upload it every day. I'm going to try to, because everything's pretty much against me recently and just for fucking pissing me off a lot, you know? These fucking people coming over and I'm just sitting here waiting because, like, normally I would just start recording and I'd kind of have my day planned out, right? When I'm doing what. But then these fucking... I mean, I get it, those fucking people fixed my kitchen, I'm not gonna fucking kick them out, but still, it's fucking pissing me off, because nobody fucking told me it's gonna happen, and I already was like, okay, this week I'm gonna record Terraria, next week I'm gonna continue to do that, and next week I should be done with the game. And then nobody told me these fucking dickwads would come over. It's so dark in this goddamn cave, I can't see anything. You got this weird thing where anytime I play any video of mine from the Windows media player, the screen is like way darker than it was before, and for some reason it just kind of looks really fucking weird. Because when I first saw that, I was like, oh holy shit, I guess my footage is all messed up. Why is it so dark? But no, it's just the Windows fucking media player that is displayed my videos so dark. That right now you couldn't fucking see anything if I was playing this on Windows media player. Instead I'm playing this on this like, I don't know, some fucking video player, some other video player I have. And this one just displays them the way they actually look. So that's nice. Also, I apologize for this kind of blurry title screen at the beginning of the series. I only noticed how blurry it was at the end, and I was like, ah, shit. Now it's a little too late to fix them, right? I could still fix them, because I have to put the voice in the video, right? But the thing is, for some reason I couldn't find a better quality version of that picture. Now, another funny story, when I was making thumbnails for this series, I could not, any footage of me, yeah, my friend left for some reason, any footage of me fighting bosses, there's always like some shit on the screen. There's always like the damage I dealt, items I picked up, my and the boss's health. And I like to put on the thumbnail like the footage, like the picture of the boss without anything obstructing the view. Without any some stupid numbers, some stupid names of items, anything stupid like that. So I looked up in the internet if I could like find screenshots of bosses without any obstructions in the way. And when I was looking up King Slime, I couldn't not fucking find a single picture of King Slime in the game. I mean, I could find them, but they were kind of shit. And before I found a pretty decent quality one, I fucking found hentai with King Slime. I didn't even look up hentai, I just looked up Terraria King Slime screenshot. And I was like looking down, and I just found like this King Slime as an anime girl with huge tits. And then I kept scrolling and I found more of it, and I was like, I'm just looking for a goddamn screenshot. I'm not looking for hentai, I'm not looking for a quick jack-off session. Quick jail session with the fucking King Slime hentai. I'm not into King Slime. Yeah, boss for some reason had some connection problems, I don't know why. And before you ask, I don't call him boss. That's like some kind of Metal Gear reference, that's not it. I don't even remember the story why his nickname's that. Even he doesn't remember why people call him boss, they just kinda do. I think it was because like his older brother and his friends were calling him that, and then everyone did. Or something like that, I'm not sure. So... Oh yeah, another thing about Terraria. A lot of people like to call Terraria 2D Minecraft. And I remember people getting pissed off because Terraria is like, you know, much more than just Minecraft in 2D. It is much more... Well, I don't want to say complicated, but it is much more complex than Minecraft. There's more like bosses, there's more shit to do, there's more like cool weapons. It's not just like, oh, you get your iron, wooden, golden, diamond, and then whatever the other new one is, weapons. You get like shit ton of weapons in this game. My favorite weapon in this game is like a little spinny ball I found. I pretty much used those spinny balls for the whole game. Until the very end where I found even better weapons, because those spinny balls, even the best spinny ball wasn't really that great, so... And that's the weapon he found. If he found me the ball, that's nice of him. I mean, I guess it was just in the chest, so... Even if he didn't, then I would probably ran into it. I found a yo-yo. I found some painting. I had some obsession in Terraria collecting like customization items. 18 points of damage. Compared to my shitty 9 points of damage sword. And you know what's cool about this ball? This ball was pretty much carrying me through the whole game. Not this one in particular, but like this kind of weapon was carrying me through the whole game. The balls. When I first played the game, I was going for yo-yos. Check it out, you combine a torch and the ball, and I got a fire elemental one. Sick. And you can like throw them forward, and then you like, if you hold attack button, which is the left mouse button, then you can just let them go and they can just stand still and enemies can just run into them and get damaged constantly, which is pretty cool. The magic mirror is used to travel back to where you... It's used for traveling back to the spawn point, which is around where I later build a house. Because I was like, okay, we gotta begin by building a house, right? And then we were like, well, fuck that shit. We're gonna spend like first 3 episodes just running around and mining and shit, and that's how we spent the first 3 episodes. Cause who the fuck cares about building? Building's for fucking pussies, am I right? No, I'm not. What am I talking about? Even today, there was some fucking asshole doing something in the kitchen today, and I would have... By now, if he wasn't here and I was just recording as early as I always did, another lag I fucking forgot to cut out, I'm very sorry. But now I'm not gonna cut them out because I'm talking over them, so it's just gonna cause the video to be all weird and unsynced with my voice. I'm gonna talk about things that haven't happened yet if I cut those out. See what I'm working with? This is why I'm not recording on PC. This isn't even like a very demanding game. Like most of the time I was running smoothly, but there are just these random moments where I'm just kind of standing still and not doing anything. Boss had some even bigger problems because he couldn't stay on the server. Because I'm the host of the server, right? Actually, me, Boss, and my other friend, like 2 years ago, we were playing Minecraft together, and Boss made a server because he learned how to do that, and we were just making... it was a lot of fun. I remember I tried to build this like storage room in a side of a mountain, and my idea was to build like a big hole in the mountain, in like half of the mountain, then make like a glass wall in there, like a big window. And my building ended on me just building the hole, because then I ran out to get some glass and also some torches to light the place up, and there were just monsters in it. And we had this really cool system because each one of us, instead of building like one house for all of us to be in, we built like 3 separate houses. And we had this cool system of like rails connecting to each house, and there were like levers which you could choose to which whoever's house to go to, or if you wanted to leave. Because we built our houses, we found like a place with mountains. There were like 3 mountains. So each one of us built their house on one side, one mountain. I took the smallest one because I wanted to build like a tower house. And I built like an enormous fucking staircase leading to the top of the mountains, and it looked pretty badass. And I was thinking, if I'm gonna record Minecraft, maybe I'm gonna actually ask them if they wanna just make the Minecraft Let's Play with me. But then I was like, you know what? I don't know if this is the best idea, cause if I'm gonna make a Minecraft Let's Play, I would want to beat Minecraft. I would want to beat the whole game. By which I mean I would like to beat the Wither, the Guardian, I would like to beat the Dragon at the very end. Maybe do some other stuff if there's like gonna be something added to the game. And getting all three of us to play fucking Minecraft together to completion. I feel like that would be a little bit... Oh yeah, those are the worst fucking things. Especially at the beginning of the game. I didn't even saw them coming, I just saw some 2 balls falling from the ceiling and now I'm dead. And that's it. Great. I was watching The Fifth Element recently, right? With Bruce Willis. Now I heard the comparisons that Fifth Element is just Die Hard in space. It's not Die Hard in space. It's like... It doesn't have... Well, I mean, I guess you could say... There is a little bit like Die Hard in space, because at the end they're like all stuck on this cruise ship that's being attacked by aliens. So I really liked the style of the movie, the look. I thought it was great. I thought it was just gonna be something like Blade Runner, but a little more funny and self-aware. But it was more like Demolition Man, where they kind of made fun of how the future is gonna suck. But yeah, it was really cool movie, recommended. All the characters are cool. Was the fucking ginger girl that like couldn't speak English, so she was speaking like some ancient language nobody understood. I think her name was like Lilo and Stitch, I don't remember, but something like that. And she was really cool. I thought the outfit she had at the beginning was like really awesome and they're gonna keep it. But then she gets rid of it and she just wears like this weird fucking overalls that are orange. What's this team with orange in the game? I mean in the movie, like the Bruce Willis character, I forgot his name, I'm just gonna call him Bruce Willis. He had like an orange shirt. I like the scene in his apartment when he's just like hiding people. Like his apartment is so tiny, but he has to hide people in it. And he just like... And just like put people in the freezer, put people in the wash, fucking bathroom. He hid one of the guys in like a bed that was like coming out of a wall, and he almost suffocated to death. And some people froze to... I thought they froze to death when they were in the freezer, but then later they appear in the movie, so they didn't die. I thought that if they died, then man, Bruce Willis is kind of a dick in this movie. He just left those people to die. He forgot about them. He put some helpless people in a fridge. He just locked them in and didn't let them out. The guy who was like this radio host, he was kind of annoying. But I guess he helped them, but he didn't seem like he was the kind of guy like he was gonna change his ways and he's gonna join their team and be a hero too. He seemed like he was just kind of an asshole. He wasn't really gonna help them all that much. I wonder if I built the house in this episode, I'm not even sure. And then there's this whole thing about how they have to go... I don't even remember why they went on this cruise ship. There was some reason for Bruce Willis to go on the cruise ship, and the military that he apparently worked for in the past. He was like some kind of colonel or whatever. They rigged the competition so he would win and go on the cruise. And I thought that was... Like, I don't remember the reason why they needed him on that fucking cruise ship. I don't remember why. There was something about how... I guess there were... Well, yeah, the cruise ship later got attacked, but I don't remember. Maybe because they were flying to some planet that he had to go to, because there was, you know, the end of the world, some kind of fire planet was about to crash into the Earth. And I had to find all the element stones and the fifth element to connect it all together and whatever the fuck save the Earth. Save the world. You know what? When I was doing the commentary for Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures, I noticed how the background looked like shit. For some reason they were like really twitchy, blurry. Everything else in the game looked fine, but then the backgrounds just recorded like garbage. But in this game, the garbage... Actually, maybe the backgrounds are still fucked up. Also, my voices keep cracking up. I don't know why the fuck is happening. I ain't going through puberty. I already been through puberty. It's definitely not that. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is the deal. I think the backgrounds look fine. I think the footage of this game looks fine. It would be cool if I didn't lose the 5 fucking episodes. Oh, this is a really useful thing. The spike shoes. Some kind of construction. I don't know what that is. A rope. And shurikens. Sure you can. Shurikens are not really that important to me. Throwable weapons in this game overall are kind of shit. Because you run out of them and then you what? And you're just not gonna have them. Another piece of lagged footage. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. If you ever see lagged footage like this, but you can hear me digging in the background, you can hear me walking around and doing stuff, that means OBS froze. I was playing the game like normal. Because you can hear me doing stuff. I know where I'm going. I went here, and it's not like I went here and by accident. I knew where I was going, but the OBS froze. So that's not even my fucking fault. Just OBS's fault. I know I could probably change something about the settings in OBS, but when I first downloaded OBS and I first started like recording stuff, I was messing around with the settings a lot before I got them to finally fucking work. And I just don't want to mess with them again, because then I'm gonna fucking... Then it's not gonna record footage of games and I'm gonna be like, what the hell have I done? Why is it not recording games anymore? I'm just gonna forget. There's, like, if you thought that we're gonna play cooperatively with my friend, we're not really doing that. He just kinda does whatever he does and I just do whatever I do. Obviously, while we were playing the game, we're also talking to each other, so any kind of conversation, I probably already forgot what we were talking about. So, yeah, as much as I would definitely like to invite someone over and have an actual 2-player let's play, that would be really nice. I wanted to make that Streets of Rage let's play with my friend, but he was kinda busy, or at least that's what he told me. Maybe people just don't wanna fucking play games with me. Well, he did. Like I said, he didn't want to do the commentary with me. He was like, you know what, no. I mean, I guess I was doing this for a while now, so I'm not claiming I'm any pro at this. But maybe, you know, I'm just kind of better at talking about whatever kind of topic that comes to my mind. I had multiple topics I already forgot that I was gonna mention. Terraria, how I first played Terraria. I never beaten Terraria by myself. I played it by myself, but I never got to the end. That first time I played it, that was another really cool summer. I remember that. It was summer, and that must have been like 5 years ago. About 5 years ago, maybe 6. I'm not sure. Terraria's kind of old. It came out in like 2012, I remember, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna check that out because I got my phone nearby, because I was gonna talk about some other stuff. If I seen Fifth Element like yesterday, maybe I would tell you more about it, but I forgot. Forgot a lot of stuff, but good movie, recommend. Oh, there we go, 2011. That's been a while. Apparently there's a mobile version, there's a PS4. Oh, there you go, something to talk about. So I was really... I wasn't sure whether I would prefer to record this on a console and record the commentary as I'm talking. But then I was like, you know what? I already have the game on Steam. I can just simply fucking record the Steam version of me playing with my friend, instead of like recording the game on a console and also having to buy it again just to play it and do the commentary. And another thing, controls would be way worse, because Terraria, you know, using the mousepad for pointing at things is way more handy than using the fucking joysticks. Which I kind of regret I haven't done the same thing with Stardew Valley, because I have Stardew Valley on Steam, and I could have just played the Steam version, which I think was also the most relevant version, like had the newest updates before the console version, so I think if I played the Steam version, I might have even played the newer versions. But then that came with the fact that, you know, I would have to record the gameplay and then the commentary. Because if you wonder why the hell haven't I just recorded a commentary? Well, I haven't done that for multiple reasons, but one of the reasons was, well, I guess the privacy reason, because I'm never like mentioning anything. Any names, any private life information, just kind of like funny gimmicks. Like, oh, I can tell you that I've been to catacombs under the local church today. My friend who works there, and like I call him the crypt keeper because he works in a crypt that's under the church, and you know, there's like, he basically just gives people little tours. But the crypt is so small, it's just like. But the other side of the church has a dig side, and we're kind of there. There were like skeletons and stuff, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, I placed a block for no reason. I don't know why. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, why I haven't recorded the commentary. So my computer for some reason doesn't recognize my microphone. No wait, it doesn't recognize that I have a microphone. But what ends up happening is that I just simply... Like, it doesn't want to fucking... My microphone doesn't work on my computer. And it's not just this headset I have that doesn't work. It's just any fucking headset. I really like the detail of how the water goes through the little house only if the doors are open. That's pretty nice. You know, in Minecraft the water would just simply stop. See, another thing why this game is maybe better than Minecraft. I wouldn't say on a grand scheme of things it is better than Minecraft, but in my personal opinion it is better than Minecraft, because I'm definitely enjoying this game more than Minecraft, because this game has way more many goals in the middle of you getting to the final boss. You know, like first you have to get some stuff, then you have to fight like the bosses on the way, then you have to defeat Wall of Flesh for the game to become harder at some point. I think I did that in the 10th episode actually, and then you have to like defeat more bosses. You have to find the Plantera, you gotta go to the tomb, you gotta do this stuff, you gotta get more, you gotta spawn in the world the better materials, you gotta make yourself better gear, you gotta make a bunch of shit. And then when you do that, and then you're, you know, you kind of have a better idea on what the fuck to do in the game than in Minecraft, because I was thinking about Minecraft and how I would do a let's play of Minecraft. I think I would have to do a list. I would have to like look up some kind of list of like what to do, how to play Minecraft, you know, like each step. Like first episode we're gonna go to a mine, like maybe first episode we're gonna cut down some trees, look for a nice place for me to settle down, and then I'm gonna build a little house there. In the second episode we could go to look for a mine, look for a cave, look for anything, and then we could just simply walk around, look for materials, maybe gold, maybe fucking, what's in the game? Iron. I forgot there's no silver in Minecraft. You know, another episode we could look for obsidian to make a portal to Nether. The next episode we could explore Nether. Next episode we could do this, we could do that, we could do a bunch of shit. I zoomed in just to take a thumbnail off of this, but I actually didn't, because I end up taking more thumbnails than I made episodes. Maybe if I haven't lost the 5 episodes, then I would actually end up... You fucking try to drown me, fucking asshole. Maybe if I would not lose the 5 episodes, then I wouldn't... Then I would end up using us on one of the thumbnails, but I end up not doing that. Yeah, and... I don't know, okay. Ran out of things to say about Terraria. Or Minecraft. Probably gonna talk a lot about Minecraft in this Let's Play. Ah, is this... What lagged? Was it the video player or was it the game? I think it was the video player. Unless my game just lagged for like a split second. Hopefully that's the case, because if it's not, then that means the video player lagged and now my commentary is off. And it's just not matching the video. Fuck are those noises? You don't hear them, but I do. think I'm having some... What's it called when you have like a hallucination, but you only hear weird things and you don't see weird things? Yeah, I locked myself in. Maybe my house is getting robbed and I'm sitting here talking to myself, not hearing what the fuck's happening. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ, it's so hot in my room. And I closed the windows, I turned off the fan because I was like, I don't want any stupid noises to get in the way. See, you might be thinking when I was complaining about this dude coming over and doing stuff in my kitchen, like, why don't I just close myself in my room and just let the guy work and I'm just gonna sit here and make the commentary? I don't know, I feel like it's kind of fucking... I don't know... weird. For me to fucking... Like, what if he hears me talking about some weird fucking shit and he's gonna be like, what the fuck am I working? Who the fuck am I working for? Jesus. I even found grenades in this game. You can see that I have grenades in my inventory. That's a cool thing in this game. You have guns, you have stuff that Minecraft only has with mods. I think there's even mods in Minecraft that add actually weapons from this game. Another OBS lag, because you can totally hear me duplicating shit. But then in the game and the video, I'm not doing anything. I'm sorry for this getting in the video, but I really didn't fucking notice that. I was already looking through like 1.5 hour fucking footage of me playing this game, and I might have just been going through it really fast, and I might have just missed it. I do fucking find the problem with this inventory is how some of the stuff is in like weird tabs. For example, you know, you have like section for materials and weapons, but then some weapons are in the material slot because you can use those weapons to make even better weapons. Now, that's fucking stupid. They either should be in the weapons section or they should be in both. Because when you think of a sword, when you think of like a silver sword, you don't fucking think that, oh, a silver sword is a material. No, the silver sword is a weapon. So it should be in both places, in my opinion, not just one material space. Pretty stupid. I'm hearing things again. I'm insane. I'm not insane. Okay, those are fucking noises. I did heard correctly. Oh, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout installed. That's cool. This month's PS Plus game. It looks really fun. I really was looking forward to play this. I was gonna make more gameplays and such because I have so many games. I was gonna record Warzone. I was gonna record Erica. I don't even know what the fuck that game is. Some weird looking Life is Strange kind of game. I don't know. That's what it looks like. To me at least. And Fall Guys. Fall Guys looks really fun. But I don't think it's the kind of series I would like to do a let's play on. It's like if you do a let's play of Fortnite, like the fuck, what's the point? Like you could do a let's play of Fortnite, but then you could play the game forever. You know, like I like to when I make a let's play series to get some kind of goal that I'm striving for. Like I'm striving to get to the end, and I know where the end is. You know, like I did in Stardew Valley. Technically you can play that game forever, and you can just simply keep farming, keep getting richer, keep getting better stuff for your farm. And you can then at the end just simply not do anything because the farm is gonna be fully automatic and you're just gonna end up being a millionaire. But I set up a goal to just simply do 2 years in the game. Because at the end of year 2, your grandpa comes over and tells you how big of a disappointment you are. And actually he tells you that you're great despite how you did. You could literally do nothing for an entirety of 2 years and he would still be proud of you. I wish people were like that in real life. And I set that as my goal, you know? So that's the same like in Minecraft. Technically I can play it forever and just keep doing different weird things. But if I was recording Minecraft, I would just simply set the defeating Ender Dragon as my goal. And then if I got to that goal, maybe I'll do like a couple of bonus episodes. There was like still stuff to do. Maybe they would add more shit. If they would add more shit to Minecraft, then I guess I wouldn't really delete my save file immediately. Unless I would delete it immediately and then I would just play in creative. Yeah, I guess that could be the case, because I really don't like keeping save files like of games that I already beaten. Unless those are kind of games where I did like a lot of progress. Like I don't want to delete my Mortal Kombat save files because I like collected a lot of shit, and if I was ever going to go back to Mortal Kombat, then I would lose all this footage if I deleted my save file, and then I would start the game again with like nothing. It would be pretty lame. Crash Team Racing, if I would delete my save file, I guess I would lose all my unlockables, and I played that game so fucking much, I'm not about to just simply lose this shit all of a sudden. You know what, I later became immune to poison in the game because the poison was so annoying. Like later when I went to a jungle themed cave, there's a lot of episodes of me in the caves, by the way. Later when I went into like a jungle themed cave, there were like these slimes that spit poison darts at you, and they were like the most annoying enemy in the game. So you might be thinking like, damn, this is the first episode and I'm already fucking connecting yo-yos. And I'm already in silver armor and shit. And I haven't even built a house yet, we were just simply exploring caves all along. I really love, I think when you press M in the game, you get this map to pop out of the entire world. And later in the game, when I have the whole underground system explored, not the entirety of it, but like a lot of it. Looking at this map and seeing all those like twisted lines connecting into each other and all this shit, everything's lit up so much because I was just placing such a shit ton of torches everywhere. It all looks really cool. I really love looking at that for some reason. Someone's attacking my friend and we're doing a cooperative let's play. Nah, that's impossible. You know what I thought? If I was ever recording TF2 again, I could just simply ask a boss to play it with me. Because that was what I was thinking, like, next time I'm gonna record TF2, maybe I'm gonna ask some of my friends. You can see under one of my episodes of TF2, there's like someone actually asking me to play TF2, and that is one of my friends. And I told him like, some other time, maybe. So I guess some other time might have come eventually, and I'm gonna ask him if he has some free time to play TF2 with me. Maybe we're gonna talk about what's going on with him. I haven't fucking seen him in a long time. Maybe he's up to some cool shit. Maybe he's getting a job. A lot of people getting a job, you know, like a lot of my friends are busy, they're getting a job. And here I am doing Let's Plays, which I would like to consider a job, except I'm not getting paid for it. So technically this is just some kind of little hobby I'm doing. Recently my parents have been at like a party with their friends, right? And they were just watching my videos making fun of me. Thanks, parents. And while they were making fun of me, they were just kind of showing off what I'm doing. I guess because it's like the most interesting thing I ever did. And some kids apparently got really into watching my videos, so that's great. Because I remember being little, and there was this... And the whole reason why I'm doing this Let's Plays is because when I was a kid, I really wanted to do them, and there was this one guy who did Let's Plays, and I was watching him every day, every time he uploaded a Let's Play, which might have not been every day, but I don't remember. And I was like, man, I want to do that. I even asked him, like, I probably spammed him on the videos just so he would tell me how to make Let's Plays, which I guess at a time when I was small and he was making those Minecraft Let's Plays, there was probably no one fucking way of making Let's Plays, you know. I was even rewatching this guy recently, and I remember as a kid, he was often saying how he's losing space on the disc, and I was like, what the hell is he talking about? Why is he keep like stopping episodes just to free some space on disc? Why is he downloading constantly that he's keep losing space? We're in the desert now. You can see how the water changed to orange, which it did before, but I didn't realize that. This means we're in the desert right now. Well, we're not in the desert, we're under the desert. Which, the desert, for some reason on this map, spawned really small. And later when the new biome showed up, it became even smaller. That was kind of a bummer. Not a big impressive desert in this game. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I realized he was recording Minecraft with Fraps. And what I learned about Fraps is that how unrendered footage from Fraps is for some reason taking like a lot of fucking space. So I imagine back then his computer might not be like the most advanced one. I don't know, maybe it was, but maybe it wasn't. So depending on how much space he had, my OBS froze again, and he was actually running out of space on his computer because the footage he was recording got so big before he rendered it and uploaded it. Which I never run into that problem, to be honest, because I got like nothing on my computer beside like Steam, my videos, OBS, and Windows Movie Maker. Those are like the only things I use on my computer, and obviously the browser. But I'm using Firefox because Chrome was pissing me off so much. Whenever I uploaded videos and Chrome would just freeze so fucking much, I would always get afraid that it was just gonna crash the computer and all my videos that were uploading were just gonna go to shit. Because for some reason, I guess YouTube can't fucking upload videos in the background. I guess you could understand that. Because often, when you're uploading videos, right, you kind of have to leave the upload screen until the videos are uploaded, and if your computer crashes or something happens, then you're kind of fucked. And as annoying the thing that's annoying about it is, if a crash or something happens to it, you go into your YouTube fucking, what's it called? Studio? I think it's called Studio. Creator Studio or something like that. I like the little detail of how my fire weapon doesn't work on the water, it's just regular. And if you go there, it still shows the videos if they're being uploaded, but they're not gonna progress. It's just gonna sit at whatever they were when you left them. So, and all you can do really is just copy the title, just to not have to write it again. See, I was gonna say how this whole duplication and me playing on cheat mode basically actually kind of ended up getting me... I ended up getting killed because of it. Look how fucking dark it is, I can't see anything. And not just in the fucking game, I can't see anything at all, it's just so dark. Gotta put some torches around. Fallen star. I think if you collect enough fallen stars, you can make blue stars, and you can expand your... and the blue stars are magic points. But I wasn't using magic related weapons, so I didn't really give a fuck about it. I at some point had like magic daggers and a magic bow. That okay, I was using, but they weren't really important to me. The magic daggers were just kinda cool, that you could like arc around objects and get kills. That was just simply fun to do. But it wasn't exactly the most useful thing I ever had. Next episode, this episode's 51 minutes long, next episode is even longer, sitting at 57 minutes, I believe. I don't know what I'm talking about, I keep getting my tongue twisted and shit. Oh no, my friend cheated. He changed the weather. What a cheater. We don't really give a fuck, you know? Like I thought, like, who the fuck cares? I'm not recording this to prove anything that I can beat Terraria without cheating. I'm just recording it to kinda just simply beat the game with my friend again, just so we can do stuff. It's the same friend I'm going to the gym every morning, so we're like going to the gym, talking about like, okay, what do we have to do now? We gotta defeat the Eye of Cthulhu. For some reason Cthulhu is in the game. Well, Cthulhu himself isn't in the game. Moonlord is kinda like Cthulhu, but I guess they couldn't get the rights to use Cthulhu as the villain in this game, so it's not even the villain, you literally summon him and then just defeat him to just, I guess, prove how more badass than the Lord of Destruction you are, or whatever. Again, I didn't check the footage good enough. I hope next episode I checked a little better, because I do remember cutting out a lot of stuff from those videos, so I hope I didn't fuck it up. Also, I hope the footage wasn't freezing on me too much. I mean, the video wasn't freezing on me too much. I actually was thinking that I'm not gonna record today either, but then I realized that if I'm not gonna record today, then who knows if I'm gonna record tomorrow. And then I'm not gonna record today, I'm gonna start recording like in 2 days. And I wanted to get this fucking series done in 2 weeks, so the next rest of the month I could spend recording Yakuza 0, because I'm running low on Yakuza 0 episodes. Which I'm really glad I'm not uploading like every day. I like this whole every other day system. Because that just leaves me with more... Shut up, phone. That just leaves me with more time to do some shit, so that's fine. Was I up to anything interesting? So I can spend the next episode talking about it. Why is he placing a detonator in our house? Is he planning to blow it up? Quite possibly, yes. Final episode is like an hour and a half long. Oh, whatever. Video's about to end. Should pay attention not to fucking overdo it. Yeah, so next episode is about as long. Then the third episode I remember is half an hour long, so... Oh shit, the video player did froze for a second. So, see you fellas in the next episode. Actually, you know what? There's still fucking half a minute left, fuck. It's just so long that this whole little bar at the bottom just doesn't seem to show it all that accurately. Check it out, I connected my eyes with him. Try to make a thumbnail again. I think this one I did use. This one was the first episode thumbnail, yeah. So, I guess I did use the thumbnail. This looks really stupid though. Just connect your eyeballs together. We're kissing basically, and he teleported away, what an asshole. See you fellas in the next episode, bye.